Hey girl, hey. So I'm going to be answering some more of your questions. But I also realized that I marked yesterday's videos by the wrong date. It was definitely the 24th, and I was like, let's do 23. My age. I'm getting old. So, first question. Oh, let me get comfortable. Okay, maybe not. Dear Matthew, in some of your previous videos, you've spoken about situations of homophobia that have happened to you where you were very angry. How do you keep yourself together when the situation around you isn't? I.e., awful waffle and homophobia coming from strangers. Signed, Justin. Well, Justin, and to all of you out there, I will say that I don't necessarily take the high road each and every time the situation comes up. It happens all the time, almost every single day. There are times when I choose not to wear makeup depending on where I go, and then there are times when I'm like, forget it, I'm gonna wear makeup, and if people don't like it, F them. I've noticed in my personal experience, the times that I do wear makeup, yes, I will come across some haters, but then I will come across people who ask me, how do I do that? Do I do that to myself? Where do I work? Etc., etc. I was at Lowe's one night after I had gotten off of work, still had my face on, and I was just doing my stuff, and I noticed these three women who were working there just kept looking at me, and I was just like, oh Lord, here we go. Well, then I got up to the cash wrap, and one of them pulled me over to the side. I think she worked in the customer service area in the front or whatever. And she was like, hey, the other girls were too embarrassed to ask you, so I'm kind of ballsy. I'll just go ahead and say it. I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. And she goes, your makeup is just wonderful. Like, what do you do? Do you do that yourself? I was like, yes, but don't look at it today. It's been on ever since I got up for this morning and had to go to work and everything. And she goes, I've had my makeup on all day, and it looks nothing like yours. I was like, I mean, you should come see me sometime, and we'll paint that face for broke. So there are going to be times when you're going to come across people who don't like you, and that's not just in the South. It's everywhere. You could go to a different country. You could probably go to California and still find people who are from the South or various places that just don't understand. I know that if I look like this, with or without makeup on, I'm giving off a certain type of vibe. And there will be times when I will be walking through the mall, out in public, when I'll have like a very Lady Gaga, like, kind of face going on. It just depends on my mood. This is a very long answer to your question. But really how I deal with it is, my friends know who I am, my family knows who I am, and when I have my face on just right, I know who I am. That's all that really matters, because the people who make a negative impact on your life, yes, you can do things to make yourself stand out more. Yes, you can do things to help you be smarter so that you can laugh in their face and be like, look what I did, and you didn't help. Or maybe you can say, look what I did because you used to tease me, you used to call me names, you used to push me down. I have had a lot of experiences like that in my life where people were just mean. And look at where I am today. I can't say that any of the people who used to call me names have a YouTube channel, and I can't say that they have all these subscribers and had to deal with the WB and have a great job like I have now. I'm not wishing anything ill upon them, but it's just the nature of the business. It's just how things work. I'd like to respond to positivity. That's my key right now. It sounds really crazy. I've mentioned this before. It sounds just very highfalutin and stuff like that. But it's true. I have some of the best friends in the world. I don't have time for angry people. I don't have time for snarky people. I don't have time for those people who consistently want to put others down when they themselves feel like shit. Like, there is no reason for that. There are worse things off in this world. There really are. You see a guy wearing makeup, guess what? If you watch TV, if you're scared of something that was made in an 1980s movie, if you've ever ventured out at all in this world, you will see guys wearing makeup, and that is not even that big of a deal. Guys have been wearing wigs for the longest time. Stilettos started with men. Cowboys, for all you rednecks out there, they really did. So you're going to give me grief because I've got a little paint on and my crease is cut for broke with Fig One by MAC Cosmetics? Girl, please. I don't care. Keep on walking, keep on talking, keep on going to church. I don't know if I mentioned this, but that's what I say now. I'm like, save that language for church on Sunday so you can repent. Ah! Okay, so 5 minutes answering that question. Dear Matthew, what are your favorite things to do for nightlife? Are you in a relationship? I love your videos. Wish you were my best friend. Haha. Signed, Amy Molina? Molina? Oh, I'm gonna say Molina, like Mortal Kombat 2 Molina. So, favorite things to do for nightlife. Honestly, not wear any makeup on, be in my underwear. I'm not gonna show you that. The world doesn't need to see that. Play with Moo. Watch The Golden Girls. Watch Will and Grace. Watch Maude, a movie. And or just hang out with my friends, have a board game night. I love board games. They're so much fun. Even, oh, I can't show you. I told you guys I knocked off my PS3. But play Nintendo now. Or play video games, sorry. I'm still like very 90s. And I'm like, everything's Nintendo. Wii, it's Nintendo. Sega, Nintendo. You guys like that? To answer your question though about the relationship, no, I'm not in one. I'm looking for one, but I find that when you don't look for it, sometimes, you know, you meet some great guys and then you start talking to these guys and then they're just like, hey, you're kind of confusing. I'll find somebody else. Bitch, I am confusing. I know exactly what I want in life and I'm on the course. Where are you headed? I don't know. I guess guys down here just don't really want queens. There's so many guys out there, though, that approach me, but they're just not really what I'm looking for at this point in time. I am very picky, but I'm picky because I'm not going to settle for anything less. I can't date somebody who's still very young. I have a lot of friends that date people who are just out of high school or just in college. And there's nothing wrong with dating somebody who's younger, but for me in my personal life, I need someone who's on my level. Someone who can take care of themselves. Someone who can manage things on their own. Just somebody, an adult. I need an adult. I don't need a young boy to look after. So wherever and whatever form that comes in, that would be great. But I'm very happy being by myself. I have my cat. I can go out whenever I want to. I don't have to answer to anybody. And I'm just having a great time. And if I happen to fall in love along the way, then so be it. That's fantastic. And if not, then okay. I'm still here. I haven't had a relay since 2007, and it's 2010. That's 4 years. I'm cool. Let's see. Dear Matthew, the guy I've recently been dating over the course of the past 2 months, we've been friends for years though, gets deployed in Iraq to Iraq in September. I'm devastated, but he's actually excited for the money. I'm positive that I want to be with him, and I'm sure he wants to be with me, seeing as he puts his friendships on the line for me. I once dated his best friend. But how can I keep the romance strong? Any cute, endearing things that I can do? Yes, signed, military girlfriend in training. Like I said in another vlog, write to him. I think the best thing that you can do, and what triggers a lot of memories for me, is handwriting. Smells, visual images, pictures even. Write him a letter. Tell him exactly how you feel. When he sees your handwriting, it'll just probably take him back. Spray your favorite perfume on it, or his favorite cologne, or just something. Draw a picture. I love drawing pictures when I have the time, even if it's something really silly and goofy. Put pictures. Send him pictures of you guys together, or of you. Nothing risque or pin-up, but cutesy things to let him know that you're thinking about him and you want him to be thinking about you. Communication is key in almost every single situation. I know there are times when I get mad at people and I stop communicating with them, and that just makes us grow further apart. So it's important to keep in contact with them in some shape, way, or form. And I think that writing is a great way to go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't shaven in a few days. I think that that's what you should do. Okay. Dear Matthew, if you could do anything at all before you die, what would it be? Signed, Sarah. Sarah, let's see. Oh gosh. I would probably love to do a stand-up comedic act in front of thousands of people before I die. I would like to be kind of well-known, and I would just love to go up to that microphone and be like, hey girl, hey! And then everybody in the audience goes, hey girl, hey, and then I tell them that I'm over it, but I just say it because that's kind of how people know me. And just go from there. I probably wouldn't get many laughs, and people would probably just throw tomatoes and fire weapons at me, something crazy to catch my weave on fire, but that's okay, it'd be fun, right? Okay, so I'm almost running out of time. I'm gonna answer more questions. You guys keep submitting them. All you have to do is comment on this video. Dear Matthew, enter your question, signed, whatever you want me to call you in the video, and I will do that. I've got more coming, so stay tuned. Oh, wait, Moo! Where's Moo? Let me get Moo. Moo. Come here, hurry. Come on. She wants to say hey. Good girl. Okay, we'll be right back.